Hi, our lesson for today is about exponential growth and the compound interest. Okay, so in the previous lessons, we have discussed about exponential function. And naipakita na din sa atin doon nung i-graph natin yung exponential function natin. So if you can still remember, doon sa graph, pinapakita doon yung growth, yung rapid growth or increase ng values natin, ng graph natin, pataas siya. So, saan ba ito applicable or saan ito ginagamit? Saan siya pwedeng i-apply? Okay? So, ang best example na merong exponential growth ay yung investment natin sa bangko, which this investment is continuously earning interest, especially yung compound interest. Okay, ano ba yung compound interest? Yung compound interest, mabilis siyang madoble. Bakit? Kasi yung pera na iniligay mo sa bangko, for example, pagka-compound interest, yung first year mo, mag-earn siya ng interest, yung original na principal mo, yung pera na ininvest mo. Yung interest noon, mapapadagdag siya doon sa principal, tapos magkakaroon pa rin ulit siya ng interest. So, ibig sabihin, yung interest mo na na-earn, makaka-earn ulit siya ng panibagong interest. Okay? Tapos, susunod ulit, mag-earn ulit siya ng panibagong interest. So, yung interest mo, nag-earn ng interest, tapos nag-earn ulit ng interest, hanggang sa siya ay tumaas ng tumaas. Kaya nga sinasabi, merong rapid growth or increase doon sa amount ng investment mo. Okay? So, meron tayong formulas for compound interest. We have two formulas. Okay, first, for n compoundings per year. So, our formula is A is equal to P times 1 plus R over N raised to N times T. So, ano itong mga ito? P stands for the principal. Pag sinabi natin principal, this is the original money that we invest. Okay, yung original na pera na ininvest natin, yung beginning or yung pera na unang inilagay natin sa bangko or ininvest natin. Okay, R stands for rate. This is the interest rate, kung ano yung binigay ng bangko sa atin na rate, kung ano yung mag-interest na ma-earn ng pera natin. N is the number of compounding periods in a year. So, ano ibig sabihin ng compounding periods in a year? So, ilang beses daw magko-compute ng interest sa loob ng isang taon. Iba-iba yan. Pag ang N mo is equal to 1, ibig sabihin, isang beses lang kada taon magko-compute ng interest. Pag ang N mo is equal to 2, ibig sabihin semi-annual. 2 beses magko-compute ng interest sa loob ng isang taon. Now, kung ang N mo is equal to 4, quarterly. Ibig sabihin nun, nagko-compute ng interest quarterly. So, 4 times magko-compute ng interest sa loob ng isang taon. Okay? And next, T. This is equal to time in years. So, pag gagamit tayo ng time sa computation or sa formula, dapat laging in years yan. Kung ang given ay 6 months, so i-convert natin ang months into year. Okay? Or years. Okay. Our next formula is for continuous compounding. So, ano naman ibig sabihin ng continuous compounding? Kung yung unang formula natin ay n compoundings in a year, ibig sabihin, merong specific na period na ibinibigay sa atin o ilang beses mag-compute ng compound interest in a year. Dito naman sa continuous compounding, dire-diretso yan. Ibig sabihin, araw-araw nagko-compute ng interest. Okay? So, ano ang formula natin dyan? A equals P times E raised to RT. So, ganun pa rin ang pinatin yung principal or the initial investment na nilagay natin sa bangko. R is the rate of interest. T is time in years. And we have this E, which is a constant and equal to 2.71828. So, gagamitin natin itong constant na ito pag magko-compute tayo ng compound interest or gagamit tayo sa continuous compounding. So, ito daw ito, na-discover ng isang great mathematician na applicable dito sa formula for continuous compounding. Let's have an example. A total of 12,000 pesos is invested at an annual rate of 9%. So find the balance after 5 years if it is compounded quarterly and continuously. So ito, meron tayong problem, magko-compute tayo ng balance after 5 years. Kung siya ay compounded quarterly, ibig sabihin 4 times in a year na magko-compute ng interest, and continuously, araw-araw, dire-diretso, hanggat kuhanin mo yung pera mo, nagko-compute siya ng interest. Okay, so let's have letter A first, quarterly. Pag mayroong problem na ganito, it is always better or mas maganda kung kukuhanin niyo muna ano yung given dito sa problem natin. Like dito, 12,000. Ano yung 12,000? That is the principal or yung P natin. Yung initial investment natin, 12,000. Okay, next, R is equal to 9%. Ano yung rate na binibigay sa atin na interest? So, 9% or 0.09. Saan galing yung 0.09? Yung decimal equivalent ng 9%, we divide it by 100. So, 0.09. Okay. Ang time natin is 5 years, nakalagay dito. We have to find the balance after 5 years. So, yun yung time natin. And, of course, N is equal to 4 dahil sabi dito, siya ay compounded quarterly. Okay? Again, pag saan kinukuha yung N, pagka 4 na beses, pag quarterly, 4 na beses magko-compute ng interest. Okay, that is why our N is equal to 4. Now, we are going to use the formula A is equal to P times 1 plus R over N raised to N times T. So, isa-substitute lang natin lahat ng mga given values natin. So, A is equal to 12,000 times 1 plus 0.09 over 4 and raised to 4 times 5. So, A or the amount or the balance after 5 years is equal to 18,726.11. So, after 5 years, yung 12,000 natin, magiging 18,726.11. So, ibig sabihin, tumaas siya. Okay? After 5 years, ito na ang value niya. Now, let us see. Letter B, if we are going to compound it continuously. Again, our given 12,000 for T. The rate is 9% or 0.09 and T is 5 years. Although we are not going to, we're not going to use, we are going to use the years here. And our constant E is equal to 2.71828. Okay, so our formula A is equal to P times E raised to RT. Okay, substituting the values, 12,000 times 2.71828 raised to 0.09 times 5. And that is equal to 18,819 pesos. So anytime, okay, so sa 5 years, pagka co-compound siya continuously, araw-araw nagko-compute siya ng interest, mas malaki kesa dito sa una na compounded quarterly lang. So kaya, mas mabilis ang pagtaas ng investment mo kung ang gagamitin ay compounding continuously or yes, if it is compounded continuously. Okay? Did you get it? Okay, let's have okay, you try this one. Kayo naman ang mag-compute nito. Okay. Roan deposits 25,000 in a trust fund that pays 8.75% interest, compounded continuously. What will be the balance of the fund after 25 years? Okay, so I will give you 50 seconds. Okay, if you need more time, you can pause so that you can finish your computation. Okay, ready? Time starts now. Okay, you have to list down all the given para mas madali ninyo na ma-compute ang problem. Kasi substitution lang naman yan, kaya dapat you list down all the given. Ano ang principal, ano ang interest rate, ilang years, ano ang time, okay? And ano ang mode of computation or manner of computation ng interest in a year. Okay, time is up. If you need more time, you can pause para matapos nyo ang computation. Pero kung okay na, let us see if you get the right answer. Okay, the formula that we are going to use is A is equal to P times E raised to R times T. Okay, ano ang mga given natin? Our P is 25,000, yung initial investment natin. The rate of interest is 8.75 or the decimal value of 0.0875, and T equals 25 years, and of course the constant value of A, which is 2.71828. Substituting all the values, that will give us 25,000 times 2.71828 raised to 0.0875 times 25. Okay, and the amount or the balance at the end of 25 years is equal to 222,822.57 pesos. Okay, did you get the same answer? Okay. Kung hindi nyo nakuha yung sagot na yan, ano ang naging problema? Saan kaya nagkaroon ng problema? Sabi nyo, sinunod ko naman yung formula. A equals P times E raised to RT. Bakit iba ang sagot ko? Okay, let us check. Did you follow PEMDAS? Ano yung PEMDAS? Ito yung hierarchy of mathematical operations. Kung merong several operations na kailangan yung gawin sa pag-compute, dapat ito ang susundin ninyo. Ito yung hierarchy. Sabihin, ito yung uunahin mo. Ito yung sunod-sunod na operations na gagawin ninyo. Okay. So, ano ba yung P? Okay. P stands for parenthesis. So, pag may parenthesis daw sa mathematical operations niyo, yun muna dapat ang priority niyo. Yun muna ang computation na gagawin. Dito sa ating example, meron ba dyan na kailangan gawin na nasa parenthesis? Na operations, of course. Itong 2.71828, hindi, wala namang operation yan. So, yung exponent natin, 0.0875 times 25. So, yan dapat ito muna ang gagawin natin. Okay? Now, next, E. Exponent. So, kung meron tayong exponent, yun din ang sunod. Kung wala tayong parenthesis, so ang susunod naman yung exponent. Katulad nito, 2.71828 raised to 0.0875 times 25. Ibig sabihin, i-multiply nyo muna kung ano yung nasa parenthesis, tapos gagamitin nyo siya na exponent ng 2.71828. So, i-raise ninyo yung 2.71828 sa power ng product ng 0.0875 at 25. Okay? Now, ano ang sunod? M and D, multiplication or division. So, dito sa dalawa, pwedeng mauna ang multiplication, pwedeng mauna ang division. Kahit alin sa dalawa, pwede. Okay? So, kung alin ang gusto nyo unahin, multiplication muna o division, o pwedeng kung ano yung sa sequence, yun ang susundin ninyo. Kung sa sequence ng yung arrangement natin, una ang multiplication, di gawin nyo muna ang multiplication, tapos saka ang division. Okay? And then after MD, we have A and S for addition and subtraction. So pagkatapos pa nitong apat na ito, saka pa lang kayo pwede mag-add o mag-subtract. Okay? So itry nyo yan and tingnan natin. Tingnan nyo kung same answer na ang makukuha ninyo. Okay? Ngayon, kung ang difference naman is sa decimal point lang natin, baka sa rounding off lang tayo nagkaiba. Okay? Okay, I hope you have learned something from our lesson today. Okay? Okay, that's all for today. See you next time.